Hello, my name's Alan, and I'm going to be reading you The Adventures of Honey and Leon. Now, this is a story that I wrote, and the man who's holding the camera right now drew the pictures. Here we go. Honey and Leon live with their two dads in the East Village of New York City. Can you find them? There's a lot of people in the park. I see them. There they are. There's the dads, there's Honey, and there's Leon. Honey is a rescue mutt, but her days in the pound are far behind her. She now has a very posh English accent. Leon, a Chihuahua from Brooklyn, could never quite figure out how Honey came to have such a highfalutin voice, considering she'd been a stray. Honey always explains that she is an actress. And as every actress knows, you gotta have a gimmick. Honey and Leon have a lovely life, except for one thing. Their dads go away a lot, travelling for work. An awful lot. Honey and Leon get very sad when their dads leave. Sad because they miss them, of course, but mostly because they aren't able to guard them and keep them out of danger. That's what dogs do. That's what dogs are for. Just ask one. One baking hot summer day, Honey and Leon were lying in front of the air conditioner. "Well," says Leon, "actually, she's in front of the AC, but I'm left out in the, hot." Suddenly, Honey's ears pricked up. Before Leon could ask her what she'd heard, she bounded out of the room. "What is it, Honey? Do you need bark up?" "Oh, well, I'll just stay here and enjoy the cool." I wonder what's going to happen. Oh no! Can you see what's happening? The dads are packing their suitcases. Honey returned to the living room to tell Leon the gloomy news. "Not again," Leon wailed. "Don't they know we have a job to do?" "That's it. We have to follow them," said Honey. "It's the only way to keep them safe." "But we're their dogs," Leon reminded her. "They'll recognize us." Honey's eyes lit up. "Not necessarily." A little while later, Honey and Leon said a sad goodbye to their dads. "Don't worry, little princess. We're only going for a few days. Be a good boy now." As soon as the apartment door closed, Honey and Leon rushed to the window to make sure their dads were gone. There they are in the window. There's the dads putting their suitcases into a taxi. And quickly packed their bags. Can you see? Honey is packing a book called Acting for Dogs by Marilyn Monroe. It's all her jewellery and her costumes, sunglasses. And Leon is packing doggy treats, just in case doggy treats. Even more emergency treats, chew toys, extra chew toys. And he's also packing some moustaches and glasses. Operation Follow the Dads began. They hurried out and hailed a taxi. Soon, they were on their way. And here they are going through New York City. Can you see? There's the Empire State Building. There's the Chrysler Building. Can't remember what you call that one. Near Grand Central Station. "We do live in a gorgeous city, Leon. Partying is such sweet sorrow." "We'll always have New York, Honey. But sometimes a dog's got to do what a dog's gotta do. They go to the airport. Can you see people are kissing goodbye to each other? Honey and Leon slipped into 2 empty seats at the back of the plane. There they are, in disguise, you see. And the dads are at the front there. The flight took the whole night long. There's Honey and Leon at the back of the plane. There's the dads. And in the morning, Honey and Leon got to work. Can you see? This man's trying to steal their luggage. Honey's biting him. And it says bagage. And that's because they've gone to France. Following their dads was more fun than they expected. There they are. Leon's having a croissant. Honey's taking a selfie of herself. Everywhere the dads went, Honey and Leon followed, always in disguise and alert to any danger. The dads are seeing a movie, and look who's behind them wearing sunglasses. The dads are playing in the sea, and look who's pretending to be fishing. When the dads went for a sail on a yacht, Honey and Leon followed them in a dinghy. Honey's got her bathing cap on and Leon's got a little sailor's outfit. But look what's happening. Look, the man who's driving the boat that the dads are on has fallen asleep. Honey realises and she jumps into the water. She gets onto the boat, she barks at the man, wakes him up. And the dads just miss the rocks and everything is fine. Honey, you were supreme. I'd forgotten you could swim like that. Never mind. I think I broke a nail. But the biggest challenge of all came that night. Honey and Leon were going to a very fancy party. Can you see? There's a big red carpet. All these lovely ladies and gentlemen and other people are on it. And look who's hiding behind a palm tree, all dressed up for the party themselves. Threats were everywhere. People, cars, flashing lights, loud noises. Here's the dads arriving. And there's Honey and Leon behind the palm tree. Suddenly, Honey heard photographers shouting at a lady on the red carpet. But listen to what they were saying. Look this way, Honey. Over here, Honey. One more, Honey. And though she knew she was meant to be guarding the dads, she just couldn't resist. Look. She starts posing on the red carpet. Leon couldn't believe his eyes. What was she thinking? Leon's begging her to stop it. She's going to give the game away. The next day, Honey was the talk of the town. There she is on the front page of the Ruffington Post. Everyone's reading the newspaper everywhere. The dogs spent the rest of the day trying to keep Honey's star status hidden from the dads. There's Leon switching off the Wi-Fi. And Honey's taking all the newspapers from outside the hotel room doors. Honey and Leon made it home in the nick of time. And to think the dads would never know. But just like all families, this one has its secret.